Welcome back. You're still watching the Money Show on ET now. During times of COVID, we've often talked about when will be the next time we'll go on a vacation. We've often talked about staycation, we've talked about working at home, but what is it about workation? I mean, the term itself sounds so different and yet so intriguing. It's also a name of a company, the management of which is joining us right here on ET Now today. Manuj Sharma, the co-founder Workation India, is here with us. Manuj, hi. Thank you so much for taking time out. What exactly is the concept of workation? If you could start by telling our viewers about it and how the idea came about.
Hi, first of all, thank you for having me over. See, the concept of vacation has already been there. It's just that it has gained a little more traction, at this time when most of us are working remotely. So, also the understanding of vocation as a concept has kind of evolved over a period of time. It was often perceived to be an alternate expression for team of sites, which invariably is not a wrong perception because vocation is a way more holistic approach of us achieving desired state of employee well-being and productivity for that matter, and that too in conjunction. So while the concept has been there in the corporate ecosystem for quite a while now, the traction, as I told you earlier, has lately been, we've kind of seeing an uptick in terms of traction that it is gaining as of now. In fact, we also believe that workation perhaps is the most innovative and viable remote working solution of our time. So since remote, work has become a kind of buzzword these days, vocation presents a very good opportunity and a very good, solution in front of the entire workforce to kind of enable working remotely. Uh, at this time, when employees are kind of restricted to homes, vocation is done well, has an immense molar booster potential as well. And just to kind of work on the program bit, taking a cue from the Honorable Prime Minister of ours, we have devised an acronym for the entire program, which is called AWED. Just to kind of decipher it a little, A stands for arrive, W stands for work, E stands for explore, and D stands for depart. So while we design the entire program for individuals or corporate, the entire program is designed in a manner which is very close to the acronym that I just told you about.
Right. Talk to us about the packages you offer and what is the ground support, the logistics, etc., that you provide whoever is sort of opting for this.
See, packages in terms of vocation is a very broad concept. While there are certain suggestive or certain, pre-designed packages that are there on the platform, but whenever we, get a query from an individual or from a corporate, we always recommend them to customize their packages strictly as per the needs and, requisites of their specific teams or individuals. Uh, because again, the needs of an individual or a team or a different team could be way more different than just to kind of package it into one single package, so to say. So what we do is the entire sales process works in a manner that we reach out to the companies or vice versa. The companies reach out to us. We ask for certain inputs, and then the planning team over here gets it, their work done in terms of making sure that all the inputs that are received by us has been inculcated in the entire program that is offered to companies or individuals. Talking about the ground support, the moment teams leave their base location and leave their respective vocation locations, we take the charge. Right from offering two-way transfers to ensuring any special requests for setting up workstations, or when it comes to providing nutritious meals or planning activity roster for some of the, or rather, these are some of the very elementary things that we do. And most importantly, we have processes in place since internet is the spine of the entire vocation concept and vocation as a program. So we also lay a lot of focus on this, and we have processes in place to ensure a high speed and uninterrupted internet is available round the clock. I mean, there are several SOPs also in place. For example, we do feasibility tests. There is regular speed test which happens over a period of time, and then we also do testing with multiple users so that to analyze that the kind of load a particular internet setup will be able to take in the future course of time. Of course, during the challenging times that we are facing as of now, we are also ensuring that all the COVID safety and hygiene guidelines are being followed pretty without any leeway whatsoever.
it's hard enough already when we're working at home. There's so much distraction, so many things happening around us on some days. How can one, ensure or feel more productive when they have a beautiful scenery or mountains in front of them? How does workation sort of take care of the productivity angle?
See, beautiful mountains and beautiful scenery won't, kind of bar you from working. That is the last thing that they intend to do. So what we do is it's basically a question of, creating best of controlled and uncontrolled environments. And probably being surrounded by nature is more of an enabler than in distractions. Over and above that, the individuals or the teams that comes to us for vocation, these are highly motivated individuals. All that we need to do is to provide a conducive environment for them to perform their task. Full stop. That is the only thing that we need to do. Rest in terms of removing all the distractions. I'm sure all the hills or probably whatever vocation sites that individuals or teams take, the number of distractions are much lower than what we get at a normal urban office setup, so to say.
Okay. Point noted. Any popular spots for quick getaways or staycations or, workation destination in your case? What are the hot favorites?
See, hills are the usual suspects. They are the first choice of any individual or probably teams as well, because the kind of peace and tranquility a hill station will bring into the picture is unmatched. In terms of locations, places like Dharamshala, Manali, Shimla, Gangtok, Nainital, I mean, these are the top. These are topping the charts in terms of people asking for packages for these places. Also, we have lately started, getting a lot of inquiries about Goa as a vacation site, which we are kind of, building on at the moment. Uh, Plus, people have also kind of diversified, and they've also started taking their vacation teams to wilderness getaways of Central India as well.
Okay. Manuj, thank you so much for joining us and giving us a peek into this new trend of workation, which has really gained momentum during COVID pandemic, during lockdown, and the hot favorite destinations that people are opting for. Sipping into a break once again, more updates on the other side. Stay tuned.